So, in yesterday's vlog, I mentioned that I lived in my car, and when I lived in my car, I spent a lot of time in Planet Fitness. Now, on one particular day, when I was at Planet Fitness, I had just finished my morning workout and I was getting ready to take a shower, so I took off my shirt, was putting it in my locker. This guy walks up to me and he says, "Wow, bro, you have a great physique." Now, mind you, my physique isn't anything spectacular, especially back then. Okay, I've put on a lot of weight since then, but for the time, and especially for the place, I suppose that it made sense because this was right around New Year's Day, so it was attracting a lot of beginners to the gym, and for Planet Fitness, I had a pretty good physique. So he comes up to me and he says, "Wow, bro, you have a really nice physique." And then he asked me, "How long did it take you to build that physique?" Now, I told him the truth. Okay, I'm an honest person. I told him it took me about 4 or 5 years. I've been working out for about 4 or 5 years consistently now. And just by the look on his face when I told him that, I could tell that his gym subscription was not going to last very long. I could tell he was already thinking about canceling it and going home, because I saw his soul leave his body. Any desire or motivation that he previously had walking into that locker room had dissipated instantaneously. Now, this is true. It took me 4 or 5 years to build the physique that you see today. However, I personally believe that it only takes 1 year to get a physique similar to mine. Now, obviously, we have extraneous factors that I can't account for from behind this camera, or from in front of this camera rather, like genetics. I have pretty good genetics. Not everybody will have good genetics, but guess what? The people who complain about genetics are not in the gym. At least not consistently. These are the types of people who make excuses rather than taking action. The people who are taking action and working out every single day, they're too busy working out to complain about their genetics. I'm saying this to say that you can't allow your genetic potential, or the lack thereof, to be an excuse. You can't make excuses for building the body that you want, or for achieving any goal that you want to achieve. It only takes 1 year to build this physique, but get this, for one, the time is going to pass whether you do the work or not. Okay, that's a given. Whether you put in that work over the next year or the next 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 years or not, the time's going to pass. At the end of that time, you can look back and see whether or not you took the necessary action. In addition to that, you also need to understand that it really doesn't take a year or 2 years or 5 or 10 years to build the physique that you want. It actually only takes a day. You see, the day that you make the decision, or rather, the day that you set the intention to build the physique that you want, is the day that you get it. It's that simple. When you make the decision and you set the intention to build your dream physique, you will have it. This, what you see, is simply a byproduct of the decision that I made years ago. The intention that I set years ago. However, intention is not enough. This is why it took me 4 to 5 years. The reason why intention isn't enough is because while intention can move the needle, intention can only take you so far without the right information. So by you having clicked on this video, I'm assuming that you've set the intention. You've already set the intention to build your dream physique. Now I'm going to give you the information that you need to build your dream physique. Now, this is probably going to be a video series that I'm going to do throughout this month. I'm going to integrate it into my NoFap vlogs because honestly, just showing you a workout isn't enough. Okay, working out is, I would say, 34% of building your dream physique. The next 33% is rest and recovery, and then the last 33% is your diet. And I always talk about how I allow myself to sleep in every day, so we've already accounted for that. I'm going to make a what I eat in a day video here in the near future, or rather, I'll probably make multiple of those videos throughout the course of this month and moving forward after that, just to show you what I personally eat. But the most important aspect is training. That's the 34%. And even beyond that, the most important aspect is setting the intention. Because you can have all the information, but without the intention, you will never take action. And information without action is useless. It's pretty much useless. So now I'm going to give you the information, and I'm going to do it in a timely manner because I'm in a rush myself. So here's the thing. Okay, the first principle that you need to understand with fitness is the 80-20 rule. I've talked about this in various vlogs throughout this month, but I cannot emphasize this enough. The 80-20 rule is the most important rule for fitness, for business, for your relationship, for anything in life. Basically, the 80-20 rule states that 20% of the actions are getting you 80% of the results. So for example, if you're walking in the gym and you've never worked out before and you're in there doing bicep curls with 5-pound dumbbells, that's not getting you results. It might get you results initially because your body isn't used to working out at all, but you'll find that you would get much more results, much more benefits from doing chin-ups, for example. Even if you can't do them yet, doing static holds or negatives. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay, that right there is a static hold and a negative. If you do that consistently for a month, you will be able to do a pull-up. I can almost guarantee you. If you're very, very overweight, then it might take you a little longer. But again, it only takes one day, the day that you set the intention to be able to do the 20% of actions that get you 80% of the results. Okay, so bearing that in mind, how does this apply to fitness? You want to focus on compound movements. Your workout should never, ever take longer than an hour. If it's taking longer than an hour, you're doing too much of the 80% of actions that's getting you the 20% of results. You need to focus on the 20% of actions that are getting you the 80% of results, because this is how you sustain the discipline. If I had to work out 3 hours a day, I would not look like this. I wouldn't look like this because I wouldn't be able to stick to it. Simply put, I would not be able to stick to my workout routine. This is why most people, they fold. This is why that guy in the gym at Planet Fitness in the locker room probably already canceled his subscription. Or even worse, he still has his subscription and he doesn't use it anymore. It's because he didn't have the right information. If you have the right information, the intention suddenly becomes a lot more achievable, because now you realize that you actually don't have to work as hard as you think you do. You still have to put in the work, but the work isn't nearly as much as you think it is. That being said, let me go ahead and show you what the 20% looks like for upper body. This is how you build your arms, your chest, your back. Okay, I understand I don't have the best physique out there, but I have a better physique than I used to have, so I must know something. That being said, let me go ahead and show you what I'm talking about. So, for me, I use this right here. Alright, this right here is a dip belt. If you go on Amazon, you can type in dip belt and you'll see this, or some variation of this. Basically, this allows you to add weight to the movements that I'm about to show you. The reason why this is important is because part of the 80-20 rule is progressive overload. What is progressive overload? It's exactly what it sounds like. You are progressively overloading your muscles so that they adapt and get stronger and bigger. If you progressively overload your muscles with compound movements, you will maximize your gains. Now, if you want to do the other 80% of actions, which are getting you the 20% of results, i.e. bicep curls and what are these called? I don't even know what these are called. I think skull crushers, things like that, then you can do that. But don't do those things in lieu of the things that I'm about to show you. Because again, these are going to get you the most gains. Get you a dip belt. Or if you can't do pull-ups yet, focus on doing the static holds. And if you can't do dips yet, focus on doing static holds with that as well. Same with push-ups. Alright, so for me, I'm at a point where I'm doing 25 pounds. So I'm going to put 25 pounds on this belt right here. Let me show you. Okay, this right here, these are two 10-pound plates and a 5-pound plate. 10 plus 10 plus 5, that's 25. I dropped out of school, but I at least made it to college. Alright, now again, your workout should never take longer than an hour. The key with progressive overload is you have to find a way to increase the resistance. You can add reps and sets to your workout to do this, but I personally recommend adding weight because it's much more efficient this way. When you add weight to your workouts, you don't have to add time. And time is a valuable resource because it allows you to do more of the 20% in other aspects of your life. For me, for example, it would be with my brand. Like I said, if I had to do this for 3 hours a day, I wouldn't. But since I only have to do it for an hour a day at most, I do it. So let me show you the first movement right here. This is called the chin-up. Okay, if you haven't heard of chin-ups, let me show you what I'm talking about. Hands facing this way to emphasize biceps, okay? And then arms shoulder width apart so that you can engage more of your lats and your upper back. Full range of motion. Now, you can see I did 10 of those right there. You want to stick to the 6 to 12 rep range for putting on muscle. You clicked on this video because you want to put on muscle. You're going to be able to put on strength as well. But when I used Physique in the title, I pretty much targeted you because I knew that you wanted to put on muscle. So here's a little cheat code. Okay, you can see I'm breathing hard. I need to work on my cardio, admittedly, but if you want to get the most bang for your buck, do supersets. What is a superset? I just did chin-ups. That works the biceps, the lats, the upper back. Now I'm going to add in dips, which works the triceps, the chest, and a bit of the shoulders. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Again, full range of motion, 6 to 12 rep range. I do 10 for every set. 10 chin-ups, 10 dips. Alright, so you can see that's 10 right there. Alright, 10 chin-ups, 10 dips. Now I'm going to superset again. I'm going to add in something else to the superset. Diamond push-ups. Okay, I do diamond push-ups because for a while my arms were my weak point. So everything that I'm doing here is emphasizing my arms. Hold on real quick, bro. I'm out of breath. I need to work on that. But again, full range of motion. 10 in total. All right, so that right there is one set. That's one complete set of this workout routine. If you do this right here 5 times, 3 times a week, so you're doing that superset 5 times per workout, and you do that 3 times a week, you're gonna put on muscle. Simply put, you're gonna get gains beyond your wildest dreams. And your body's going to look better than it does now, for sure. Hold on real quick, bro. This is another thing that supersets do. They work on your cardio. I know I'm probably not the best person to be saying that, but here's the thing. When you implement this workout routine, as well as the diet and the recovery, you're gonna put on weight so quickly that your body won't even have time to adapt to it. This is why my cardio is so bad right now, is because I put on 10 pounds in a matter of, what, 2 months? A month and a half, something like that. When you do that, of course your body's not gonna have time to adapt fully. But Here's another little pro tip, all right? If you really want to superset everything, not just with the workout, but working out this muscle as well, between your supersets, you maybe take 5 minutes of rest, give or take, 10 if you need it, but ideally 5 so that you can save time. Get a Kindle or a paperback book. Okay, I recommend Soul Shocker, Ego Death, written by Jordan Green. I don't know if you heard of him before, but 2 of my favorite books personally. And read between your sets. Read between your sets. And here's another thing. Don't listen to music while you work out. You're like, what? Don't listen to music? What do you mean? Look, if you listen to music, not only are you throwing off the tempo of your workout, for one, but also you're making it easier for yourself mentally. All the motivation that you should need should come from the book that you're reading between your sets. Pick a good book to read between your sets, derive motivation from that book, and from there, you use that motivation to get in a good workout. Now, here's the thing. 5 sets, I believe, is a very good number because it requires a lot of mental fortitude. If you do 3 sets with a lot of reps, for one, that works out endurance rather than hypertrophy. In other words, it'll teach you how to do a lot of reps instead of how to build muscle. But in addition to that, doing less sets requires less mental fortitude, less mental stamina. That first set that you just saw, that was powered purely by delusional optimism. That was me being hyped up to start this workout. Now I'm going to use whatever is left of that delusional optimism to do this second set right here. And you get to watch it. But you should be doing this with me if you can, okay? Don't allow me to suffer by myself. As a matter of fact, we're not even suffering, bro. We're out here getting better. We're out here leveling up, elevating. Don't wait until New Year's to start leveling up. Hit the ground running in 2024. I need to hit the ground running today, bro, because my cardio is gone. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, bro. This is OD. But that's the point. That's the point. This is where the gains are gonna come from, bro. I'm telling you. You do this workout and you add this weight every other week, bro. Dips. Alright, now it's time for the push-ups. Another little rule that I personally implement: don't drink water during the superset. Drink water between supersets. Mental fortitude. Alright, 10 diamonds. I need a YouTube diamond plaque for doing this shit, bro. Stay hydrated, bro. Stay hydrated. Drink a gallon of water a day. You can thank me later. Now, would you believe me if I told you that when I first started working out, I could only do 3 pull-ups? I wouldn't either. Seeing as how much progress I've made now, I wouldn't believe that either, but that's the truth, bro. I could barely bench the bar. Dips, all that was out of the equation. Pull-ups, like I said, 3 maximum. That was my max. I would do my max pull-ups today, but I've already started my workout, got the weighted belt on, so I'll probably do that in a separate video. Oh my god, bro, I'm not gonna lie. I'm telling you, bro, these supersets will get you. These will get you, but again, bro, this workout right here, this is less than an hour. This is less than an hour right here. It might take you a little longer when you first start, but over time you should be able to knock down the time. But the most important thing is you're not increasing the sets or the reps, you're increasing the weight. And again, doing bicep curls and bench press and things like that is better than doing nothing. Okay, 20% is still better, or rather 80% is still better than 0%, but the 20% is better than 80%. That didn't make any mathematical sense. Basically what I'm saying is, it's better to do the wrong things than to do nothing at all, but it's better to do the right things than to do the wrong things. Not that bicep curls are wrong, but again, that's a supplementary exercise, and most of your gains are gonna come from doing pull-ups and chin-ups. Simply put, bench press, that could be a little more advantageous for some people, but for me personally, I got way more gains off doing dips. Okay, this right here, being able to do a little thing with my chest, I couldn't do that off bench press. Dips, on the other hand, you got it. And here's another thing, all right? This is just a little side note, but doing doing workout on the bar, so pull-up bar, dips, etc., muscle ups even, doing that sort of work, you can go to true failure. I don't do that personally. I rather do measured sets so that I can maximize my workload with full range of motion. But if you wanted to work out that way, you can, and you don't need a spotter. You don't need a spotter to do dips or pull-ups. You do need a spotter to max out on bench press. So just some food for thought. This is how those prisoners come out of prison swole. Consistency, intention, and information. And it might not even be information. Sometimes it's just a lack of options. A lot of times, bro, you have this, I'm not cutting my mistakes out of this video, bro, but you have this analysis paralysis. You don't know what workouts to do. You don't know which diet plan to follow. But really, you just need to start taking action. I'm giving you the sauce right here in this video, bro. I'm gonna do my leg day workout pretty soon as well. I'm gonna give you the sauce with that, and my stretching routine. Stay tuned for that. But honestly, bro, just start doing something, and eventually you'll find the information. Again, you have the information now, or at the very least, you'll have it by the end of this video. But put this information. Jesus Christ, bro, hold on. I don't know why I'm so out of breath, bro, but put this information into implementation, and over time, you'll see results. Now, it's time for the third set. This right here is what I like to call the psychological set, because at this point, the delusional optimism is gone. The workout sucks, okay? And now I feel that. I know this to be true, but I have to do it anyways. This is purely mental. I have to get over the hump, and in doing so, I'll be, what, 3/5, so 60% of the way done with my workout. That sounds good, right? Let's go ahead and do it. Alright, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I'm about to cancel this video. I don't know if I could do this, bro. This is, like I said, psychological. It's all in here. This is why you gotta read between your sets. Because you work out this muscle right here, and this is where the real work takes place. This is where the intention is set, right here. 10 dips. Just give me a second. It's extra weight. Alright, bro. Like I said, psychological push-ups. I don't like doing this any more than you like doing it. It's not easy, but that's the point. If it was easy, it'd be a waste of time. The body doesn't respond to easy. It responds to hard. Pause. Responds to challenges. See, look. She's putting in the work too. She's ready. Right. You gonna leave me hanging? See, look. She's doing her push-ups. If she can do her push-ups, you can do your push-ups. You gotta move though. Hey, watch out. Hey, watch out. Alright. Excuse me. That's 3 sets. 3 sets, and we're only what? Less than 30 minutes in? 3 sets, bro. I don't really have much to say right now. I just need to catch my breath. Once again, read between your sets, bro. Don't get on your phone. I don't know, what else would you do in your set? Don't relapse on NoFap. I don't know what else you would be doing on your sets, or between your sets, but don't do anything pleasurable. That sounds bad, but basically, bro, try to feed your mind. Use the momentum from your workout to feed this muscle right here. Again, this is the most important muscle. All of this only serves to hold this muscle in place. So, oh my God. See? I don't want to do this, bro. I do not want to do this. Part of me is telling me to just go ahead and cancel this video right now. Just scrap it and just, I don't know, talk about NoFap for 10 minutes, but no. No. We don't do that. As a matter of fact, let me get my thumbnail real quick. I think I have a little pump going here. Also a physique check. Let's maybe center it a little more. Also, let me just say this. If you want to build abs, the thing with abs is that's built in the kitchen. So that's going to come from your diet more than anything. However, in doing these workouts that I'm showing you, dips and push-ups and pull-ups, your abs are going to be engaged. Your core is going to be engaged with all of these workouts. I don't even do ab exercises, bro. The only thing I do is planks. So this right here is where most of the ab work is going to come from. And if you keep your core engaged, you're going to get some serious ab gains. And then again, your diet is going to reveal those ab gains. But bro, I'm not going to lie, this workout is OD. It's kind of hot outside too. It's not hot, but compared to the last few days, it's been hot. That's one of the downsides of working out in the backyard, is that the weather is a completely different factor that you don't really account for when you're in the gym and you can't control, but helps with the mental fortitude. Me and my girl, when she was here in Texas with me, we were doing these backyard workouts in 95, 100 degree weather. If she can do it, you can do it. I had her out here doing static hold pull-ups, had her doing push-ups. She came here, she couldn't do any push-ups. She left being able to do, I think, 7 or 8. If she can do it, you can do it. No excuses. No excuses. Now, this next set right here, this is what I call the spiritual set. Because this right here, I believe the 4th set out of 5 is metaphorical. I think that this is where most people quit on their journey in life. Whatever it might be that they're striving for, be it their dream body, or their dream relationship, or their dream business, their dream career, whatever. A lot of people quit on that 4th set, meaning that they're right there. They're very, very close. They're so close, and they quit. I always think back to the little meme where the guy is mining for diamonds or gold or whatever he's mining for, and he gives up and he turns around just when he was about to hit the diamonds. That's a lot of you with your YouTube channel. Okay, you're about to quit. You don't know that your next video is going to blow up. That's going to be the one to propel your YouTube career and free you from that 9 to 5. That next video, that could very well be the one, or maybe not, but you won't know unless you keep going. If you keep going, eventually it's got to work. It has to work. Obviously, you don't want to keep doing the same things that aren't working, but again, intention plus information equals the results that you want. So if you have the intention and you're willing to get the information from my channel or from anyone else's channel or from an online course, from college, from your friend, wherever, if you're willing to go and get the information, then you'll get the results. Simply put. Oh, and also let me add this in too. Okay, this is a whole philosophical monologue, but basically another great source of information is intuition. Follow your intuition. Sometimes the ideas are going to come from inside of you and beyond you at the same time. That little whisper that you hear, listen to that whisper. Don't listen to the voice in your head that screams. Okay, don't listen to the voice in your head that's vying for your attention, for the attention of your awareness. There's a reason why it feels the need to get your attention. Whereas the intuition, it's that constant, soft whisper in the back of your mind. Or rather, the whisper that comes from your heart. Listen to that. That whisper is what's taken me to where I am today. Set number 4, the spiritual set. The 1% set. You complete this set, you'll be part of the 1%. I don't need water, bro. I need an oxygen tank. Hold on real quick. This is the reality of it. I can cut all this out right here. But I need you to see that I do not like doing this any more than you do, bro. Nah. This isn't therapeutic for me. I look forward to making progress, but I don't look forward to doing these damn pull-ups and dips and push-ups. I don't look forward to it. But I do it, not because I love the work, but because I love myself and I know what I'm capable of. And I believe that when you love something or someone, you never allow it or them to settle for less than what they're truly capable of. That's just my personal opinion though. You believe what you want to believe. I want to say this right here too. Like I was saying earlier, it's better to do the wrong stuff than to not do anything at all. Let me expand upon that statement. It's better to have a routine that is 60% effective that you implement 100% of the time than it is to have a routine that's 100% effective that you implement 60% of the time. Why? Because if you're implementing it 60% of the time, it's much more likely that that 60% will turn into 20% or 5% or even 0%. So if you can only do 2 sets of this workout 3 times a week, then do that. Okay, do that. If you don't have a pull-up bar, if you only have dumbbells and you can only do bicep curls and the little skull crushers, tricep extensions, whatever you call them, then do that. But do it 100% of the time. And you're gonna get more gains than somebody who copies my exact routine, buys all of this equipment, the weights and everything, the dip belt, and doesn't actually use it. Consistency is key with working out, period. Consistency in training, consistency in diet, and consistency in rest and recovery. If you have those factors right there, you're gonna get the gains. Now look, if you're not doing this workout with me, skip back to that first set, or right before that first set, and do the workout with me. All right, we're doing this together. We're doing this together. We suffer together. We elevate together because of it. Delusional optimism is gone. The reality has set in. This is where you separate the men from the boys. This is where most people, they quit, they fall off, whatever. But for me, and for you, this is just the preview, the prelude. This is the beginning. That's cap, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That's complete cap. I'm about to finish this workout and that's it for the day, bro. I'm done. Man. This is OD. Another thing I forgot to mention, I feel like this goes without saying because I've been saying it in all of my other vlogs, but make sure you do your stretches, bro. Stretch before your workouts. Alright, I know I'm always saying that if you don't stretch, you'll end up in physical therapy. I'm speaking from experience. You don't have to listen to me if you don't want. My younger self wouldn't have listened to me either. That's why his ass ended up in physical therapy for what? About 2 years, I think? Yeah, all through 2020 and most of 2021. Physical therapy. You do you, bro. You do you. If that's what you want to do, then by all means. But me personally, I'm not going back. I am not going back. It's not easy, bro. This is not easy. I'm feeling those 25 pounds. This 25 pounds plus what I weigh. Right now, I walk around at about 180. So that's what? 205 pounds. 205 pounds that I'm pulling up on that bar 10 times. 50 times, really. Gains, bro. That's where the gains come from. I'm walking up to that bar like I'm about to do a set. Hell no, you gotta give me about another minute or two, bro. This fifth set, I don't really have a name for this. I feel like this set is more about awakening. I think that's what I'll call it, the awakening set. In order to complete this set, you have to detach from your perception of what life is, or your perception of self, if that makes sense. I'm reading this book called Reality Transurfing, and this is also a concept that my book, Ego Death, touches on. And basically, in those two books, the general idea is you are the awareness beyond the self. You're not your body. You're not even your mind. You're the spirit. And the spirit observes these things. It witnesses these things. You're not the actor. You're the person who's watching the movie, but you have a front row seat. If you remember that, you can really detach from a lot of the struggles that, in all actuality, you're creating in your own life. This workout right here is a self-inflicted, self-manufactured struggle, but it's for your own good. It's for my own good. Let me try and get another thumbnail, just in case I didn't get a good thumbnail last time. One of those is gonna have to work, bro. One of those is gonna have to work. Hold on, I need some more water, bro. Stay hydrated. So if you have 10 more chin-ups, I might have to break this up into mini sets. If that's what you have to do, then do it that way. But always complete your sets, bro. However long it takes, complete your sets every time. And again, superset. If I wasn't supersetting this workout would take me probably not 3 times as long, but maybe twice as long. So close to 2 hours. I don't have time for that shit, bro. Let's go ahead and hit the superset. Last one. It's 8, we got 2 more. 2 more. Uno más. Uno más. Yeah, uno más. Quit playing with me, bro. Hey. Quit playing with us. That's what I'm talking about. Alright. So I need to finish this superset. Just hit these dips and these push-ups, and then we're golden. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Oh god, I'm about to fold. We got this, we got this. Ten more push-ups. Come on, this is light work. Light work. Light work. Light work. So unfortunately, my camera died mid-set with 4 push-ups left to go, which means that I do owe you 4 more push-ups, and because I don't like being in debt, I'm gonna go ahead and give you those 4 push-ups right now. But first, before I do that, I want to go ahead and give a big shout out to my boy, Mr. Dawson. Okay, shout out to Mr. Dawson for getting first comment today. He actually ended the potential three-peat from EEL Music. So Mr. Dawson's new nickname is Kawhi Leonard. Just like Kawhi Leonard, that man's out here blocking three-peats, cock blocking three-peats, just like Kawhi did to the Big Three Miami Heat, as well as the KD, Steph, Klay Thompson Warriors. So shout out to Mr. Dawson, but let's go ahead and do these push-ups. I don't know how I'm going to do this in this room and record it, but I guess that's part of the fun, is figuring that out. It's part of the ingenuity of being a content creator slash author slash creative slash whatever else you want to call me. But hopefully, you can even see me doing these push-ups, because I'm not doing them again after this. I'm gonna keep it real with you. So I don't know how I'm even going to get this angle, but this looks like it might be good enough. Let's go ahead and turn this light up a little bit, and I think this should be good. So I'm gonna move my chair out of the way, and I'm going to hit these push-ups, and you're gonna do them with me. Okay, 4 diamond push-ups. Right here in the bedroom. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, you thought we were done, huh? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Quit playing with me.